If you watched the first fuel consumption test video, welcome back. If you haven't, I suggest that you watch the first video in order for you to get better context for this one. You'll find the link to the video in the video descriptions. So I did a return trip from Pietermaritzburg back to Polokwane, and it seems on my return trip I achieved better fuel consumption compared to the first trip from Polokwane to Pietermaritzburg. On the first trip, after driving 800 kilometers, the car still had a range of 150 kilometers left in the tank. On the return trip, after driving the same 800 kilometers, as you can see, the car still had a range of 210 kilometers left in the tank, as you can see, compared to the 150 that was left in the previous trip. All this came about at a fuel consumption of about 18.7 kilometers per liter, which is more or less the same as the previous trip. Given that the driving conditions were similar for both trips, the gradient between the two destinations could be a contributing factor to the fuel consumption. Looking at the change in elevations from Polokwane to Pietermaritzburg, as you can see on the picture, you tend to go up as you drive, and then in the later stages you then go down. So driving up an elevation, obviously you'll consume more fuel than going down. And obviously driving from Pietermaritzburg to Polokwane will be a mirror image of the first picture that you saw. So as you can see, you initially drive up, but most of the way you are driving down the hill. So that will contribute to a better fuel consumption. So since I managed to drive 800 kilometers from one full tank, and I still had 210 kilometers left when I arrived in Polokwane. So I think with better favorable conditions on the road, the Polo Vivo 1.6 Highline can achieve 900 kilometers on one full tank. I know on the previous video I said it can do 850, but yeah, given better road conditions, as you saw, if you're going downhill you consume less. So I think it can achieve 900 kilometers from one full tank.